Hello everyone, my name is Travis. This is Dr. Steven from Crux Chiropractic. We have a really important several activities we're going to show you, but it's about the feet. It's about a mechanism that we call the short foot mechanism. And it's incredibly important in not just the way we move, but maintaining health for the foot in general, for the toes, for the ankle, but everything that comes above the foot and ankle as well. So what I'm going to have Dr. Steven do is he's going to, we're going to illustrate this right foot. And what we're going to do is we're going to start by making sure that you have all four corners of the foot down. What do I mean by that? Often if we work on balance exercises, you will see the foot start to lean, turn, rotate, and we see this a lot in different activities. And what we're going to teach you is we're going to keep 1, 2, 3, and 4 all down and locked at the same time. Now what we're going to do is let's focus on the toes a little bit. Dr. Steven is going to keep his toes long and spread out. And if you need to, you can get in here and manually spread these toes out if that's what it takes. But they're long and they're engaged and they're pushing down to the ground, especially that big toe pushing down hard. Now, imagine that you're grabbing the floor, almost like we're taking the front of the foot and the back of the foot, and we're trying to pick up something up off the floor, and we're essentially making the foot short foot. And as you see this, okay, his arch will start to lift up off the floor, engaging all the musculature, all the static restraints in the foot, and creating a very strong and healthy foot position, keeping the toes long and spread out.
I do like sometimes to engage through that foot, let the toes lift a little bit. You see each time that I engage through that foot, I lift my toes to make sure that I'm not gripping with my toes. We're not trying to curl here. Remember, we keep all 3 or 4 points down in the foot. We pull with the arch of the foot, and then I lift my toes just to make sure that those aren't the thing that's actually pulling. The other thing that I like to do sometimes is once I get that nice short foot engaged position, I'll shift my weight over that foot just a little bit to try to put a little weight into that foot and keep that arch engaged. So I shift over it a little bit, keep that engaged, and then come out of it.
So next, we're going to teach the Vele's lean. Okay, so this can be done a couple different ways. I'm going to show Dr. Steven facing you, and then I'll show him where I want him to be, which is against the wall. But I'm just going to have Dr. Steven stand nice and tall. Okay. Now in the beginning, we're going to ask you to learn the short foot mechanism just with one foot. And as you get better, you can start to use activities like this to engage both. He's going to stand nice and tall. He's going to find that good short foot position, all 4 corners. Toes are long and spread out. He's gripping the floor. He is actively engaging that arch. And then all I'm going to have him do is just lightly lean forward and then reset. Why are we doing this? One, we know from really good research and literature that the Vele's lean is more than just a foot exercise. It's actually a clever way to get some tensioning and activation through the core. But as you can see, as you begin to lean forward, the body senses that its center of gravity is changing in space, and it will grip, and it will actively, reactively turn on this mechanism. Now, traditionally, the Vele's lean is done against the wall, okay? So find a wall in your house, hands out in front of you, okay? And you're going to lean and you can catch yourself up against the wall and then reset. Keeping all 4 corners down, lean. Toes are long and spread out. You can even play some fun games while you do this. You should be able to engage actually the toes as you do this. So as you're doing this, you should be able to lift one of the toes up off the floor. It's kind of a fun, cool little game. It's actually really hard. But these are really clever ways that we can get the foot to turn on. Now, finally, let's take a look at how we would use this mechanism in an actual balance activity. So I'm just going to do something basic. Dr. Steven, stand with both feet together, hands on your hips. And all I'm going to ask him to do is just to take one leg and just lightly just bring it out in front of him. Nothing too crazy. And then Dr. Steven, let's look around the room. This is one of many different balance variations that we will show you. And actually, Dr. Steven, do me a favor, switch feet so we can take a look. Awesome. Okay. He's keeping all 4 corners of that foot down. You can notice that his foot is trying to rotate, trying to roll. He's doing a great job of trying to keep all 4 corners down. He is gripping the floor, pressing the big toe into the ground aggressively. And this is a great way to keep the foot healthy. And as you can see, I mean, this goes all the way up the chain, okay? Balance is really important to us. Maintaining that throughout a lifetime is going to help you to prevent injury. It's going to keep you strong. It's going to prevent trips, slips, and falls, which we all know is a big important thing. Again, we showed a couple different things. We talked to you about the short foot mechanism, the Vele's lean, and then how we would recruit this into a balance exercise. Thank you very much.